Hey everyone, welcome back to another fascinating dive into history. Today we're going to talk about one of the most iconic structures in the world, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's super famous, right? But have you ever wondered why it leans? This tower isn't just a quirky architectural wonder, it's a symbol of resilience and human ingenuity. But it's also a bit wonky. Why is it leaning, you ask? Well, the answer lies in its foundation. Imagine building a sandcastle on a wet beach. The ground is soft and unstable, right? That's exactly what happened here. They started building this magnificent structure way back in 1173. The intention was to create a grand bell tower for the cathedral of the Italian city of Pisa. And guess what? It started leaning almost immediately. The soft ground couldn't support the weight, and the tower began to tilt. Fast forward to the 1990s, and things were looking pretty scary. The tilt had become so severe that experts feared it might collapse. By this time, the tower was leaning over 5 degrees. That's a lot when you consider the height and weight of the structure. People were genuinely worried that this historical marvel might fall over and be lost forever. Thankfully, a team of engineers and experts came together to save the tower. They used innovative techniques to stabilize it, ensuring that this iconic structure would stand for generations to come. So, some clever engineers came up with a plan. They decided to dig out some soil, but not just anywhere. They carefully dug under the higher side of the tower. It's called under-excavation. Think of it like letting air out of a tire to make it less full. Slowly, the tower started to straighten up a bit. Digging wasn't the only trick. The engineers had to think outside the box to save the Leaning Tower of Pisa. The tower needed some extra help. It wasn't just about stopping the lean, it was about stabilizing the entire structure. The engineers brought in some seriously heavy weights. These weren't your average weights. They were massive and required careful handling. These weights were made of lead and weighed 600 tons. That's like 1,000 elephants. Imagine the logistics involved in transporting and positioning such enormous weights. They put these weights on the high side of the tower. This wasn't a random decision. It was a calculated move to counterbalance the lean. This helped to balance it. The process required constant monitoring and adjustments to ensure the tower remained stable. Imagine holding a really heavy book with one hand. You'd feel the strain and imbalance almost immediately. You'd probably need your other hand to help hold it up, right? It's the same idea. By adding the weights, the engineers essentially gave the tower an extra hand to help it stand tall and proud. Thanks to their innovative approach, the Leaning Tower of Pisa continues to be a marvel for tourists from around the world, standing as a testament to human ingenuity and engineering prowess. And guess what? It worked! The engineers' hard work and dedication paid off in a big way. They managed to stabilize one of the most iconic structures in the world. It was a moment of triumph and relief for everyone involved. The Leaning Tower of Pisa was saved. This historic monument, which had been tilting dangerously for years, was finally secured. The efforts to preserve it were not just about saving a building, but about preserving a piece of history for future generations. It's still leaning a little, but it's much safer now. The slight tilt remains as a reminder of its unique history, but visitors can now enjoy it without fear. The engineers ensured that the tower would stand tall for many more years to come. The engineers used some really smart thinking. They came up with innovative solutions to complex problems, demonstrating the power of human ingenuity. Their approach combined traditional techniques with modern technology, showcasing the best of both worlds. They understood how soil, weight, and balance work together. By analyzing the ground and carefully planning their actions, they were able to counteract the forces that were causing the tower to lean. Their meticulous work ensured the stability of the structure. This project was a huge success. It was a testament to what can be achieved when people work together towards a common goal. The celebration was well-deserved as the team had accomplished something truly remarkable. It shows us that even really old buildings can be saved. With the right knowledge and tools, we can preserve our heritage and keep history alive. This project serves as an inspiration for future preservation efforts around the world. We just need to use our brains and some cool engineering tricks. The combination of creativity, technology, and teamwork can solve even the most challenging problems. The Leaning Tower of Pisa stands as a symbol of what we can achieve when we put our minds to it.